Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And we're going to be doing some clusters today. Y'all, I'm just adjusting my camera. It went a little wonky on me before we started because y'all know I'm never together. So, yay, we are back on live stream mode. For anybody that is watching the replay, we are going to be chit-chatting. I'm going to be chit-chatting with my junk journal buddies here live. So if you want to be notified when we go live, you'll want to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more lovely creative videos come out like this one. All right. So I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Hello, Donna and Brenda. Also, hey, Penny Pin and Roberta. Thanks for joining me, you all. I really appreciate it. And YouTube just sent out the notification that we are live. Yippee! So if you're not over on Facebook with us, that's a place where you can join us and share your creativeness as well and get tons and tons of ideas and ask tons and tons of questions if you need to. And that is Junk Journal Buddies. That's the name of our Facebook group, and the link is in the description. So I am going to get started. Y'all, I'm trying to drink water. I'm just drinking plain old water. Hey, Barb. How's it going? Y'all, my neighbors sound like they're having a party, so y'all might be able to hear them. I don't know where Nettie is today because she's usually the first one on, so she must be busy. All right, so some of the things that I already have some cuts here that I'm going to be using for our clusters today. And here is some of the things that we're going to be using. Y'all, I love using these. This is the digital kit over in the shop, and I dubbed it wordplay because it's a few words. So I spent some time cutting these out, and usually if I am layering these onto something, I'll just print these on regular white paper, and they cut very nicely with the scan and cut. So if you have a scan and cut, you can definitely you can cut these quite quickly with your scan and cut, but of course you can fussy cut them as well. And if you want to see the scan and cut that I have that in the description also. Hi, Brandy. Thanks for joining us. All right, so that's one of the things that I'm going to be using because I just pulled out a whole bunch of stuff. And then this is the digital kit called Leaf Doodles, and it has a bunch of colors. So they're already colored for you. So all you have to do is cut these out. And you can cut these on your cutting machine as well with no issues. And with this one, I actually put like some black and white pieces in there as well. So if you had some markers, you could color those in also. And these are actually from a custom stamp that I made myself. These leaves, and I love the look of these. And I use them for everything. They make terrific backgrounds. Hey, Mrs. Rodriguez and Rhonda. Hey. And then this one is from one of the romance kits. I have the Nature and Love romance kit and the Birds of a Feather kit. And so this is what they look like. So I'm going to be using some pieces from this as well. And again, these cut fantastically, but these are only in physical form in the shop. So if you buy these, I'll have to cut them. I'll print them and cut them for you. So sometimes that is quite nice as well. And then this right here, this is actually a reward over at the Patreon channel. And every month I put up a few rewards for selected membership levels. So you can check that out yourself. I'm not going to go into it unless you all have some questions. And that's over at patreon.com/Liz for a day. And this is one of the actual rewards. I have a link to it also, where we use some of the I did some stamping. We did this live actually, and then I turned it into a digital kit so we could use it over and over again. So I'm going to be using some of those pieces that I cut. And this one is from my vintage vocabulary letters. And again, this is a digital kit. And so I cut some of these today. Y'all had to cut everything because I was almost out of everything. So what's nice about this kit is you get like big letters and then you get like, well, big sizes and then you get some small sizes also. So that's nice. So you have two sizes to play with. You don't have to resize anything. Hello, Wendy. How's it going, Wendy? I'm glad you're here. And then this also was a reward over at the Patreon channel. But some of these cards are actually up in the shop as a digital kit as well. So you can check those out. All right, so I'm going to use some of those too. So let's move those out the way so we can get this show on the road. And like I said, I just cut a whole bunch of stuff. And another thing that I took out was some, I call these scrap stacks. And these were some scraps of cardstock that I sewed together, and I just took a few of these out so that I could use these for the clusters. And I also took out, where are you? What did I do with you? Oh, here you go. I took out a bag from my collage, my little collage bin, so I can use some of these pieces. So this is definitely a fantastic project that you can use your scraps on. So let me see here. So this is one that I did. I only did one. This is the only one that I did. I'll bring it up a little bit closer so y'all can see. And y'all, isn't that amazing? It's beautiful. And this is 5 pieces. And I use some of the wordplay words in here, which is fantastic. You can see what it looks on the back, like on the back. Doesn't look like much on the back, but that's okay because these clusters will probably be glued down anyway, way. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. So first I'm going to put a few things together. So Roberta says she made the scrap stacks before and then she didn't know what to do with them. So now here's some ways that you will be able to use them. Now I'm actually probably going to cut some of these down because I like this size right here. I cut this one down. It was actually a big one. Here's the other part to it. So this scrap stack was about that big. Well, it was like that actually. And then I cut it in half. And then y'all, you could bust out. This is a good Project 20 job here. And let's see. I'm just going to grab. Y'all know how I am with the colors. I just grab some stuff and I just mix match a little bit and keep it trucking. Because, you know, mama got stuff to do. She ain't got time to be staying on here all day long. And I'm just going to put, this is actually from the Ladies Home Journal kit, and that's up in the shop also. So I'm using lots of my shop items here. And we'll put that on there. And that looks good. So if you don't know what a cluster is, what we're making is basically just items stacked on top of each other, kind of a mini collage that you can make paper clips with these. You can glue them directly onto your papers. It's just, there's a ton of things you could do with these. You can stick these onto note cards and give them to people. They're just kind of fun, y'all. They're kind of fun to use. So here's a long one. And let's see. Let me see if I can find a long letter or a long, let's see, a long word. If I took some long words out. I think I just tried to take some short words out. So I don't have any long ones here. Let's use this one. Quality. So you can just put that on there like that. And I only did a few florals to go with this stuff. So that's kind of looks good just by itself. And let's see what else we have in here. I wanted to use like some black and white ones. Did I take out some black and whites? I thought I did. Oh yeah, they're over here. They're a hiding over here. Let's put a black and white with this one. So I'm not going to cut this one down. And then I'll just put this like this, and then maybe let's see. You don't think your colors are bright enough? Why do you not think your colors are bright enough? Y'all know I'm going to do some sewing at some point. So I'm going to put the clusters together, and then I'm going to come back and do some sewing. So I'm going to cut this piece in half. And you don't have to be afraid to cut your stuff, because you can always make some more, right? There's always tomorrow. All right, since this is kind of has a little bit of a purplish tinge, let's put like a purplish ticket here. And so Brenda says she can't seem to get the hang of clusters. So what is it about the clusters do you think is kind of baffling you? Ask questions, you all. Ask some questions. All right, I'm going to put life here. And I'm trying to keep these down to like 5 pieces. But, you know, I would like to do like at least 5 pieces. I want it to be nice and clustery. So that's one. And then, of course, once we sew all these together, then I shall do a spot of show and tell. Okay, let's use some of these cards here that I cut out. I think I cut these out by hand. These might have been like some misfit cuts. I just picked up a green. I guess they belong together. Yeah, sewing on the clusters is awesome. And if you can put your pieces together, where you only have to do like a little bit of sewing and it goes all the way across everything, that's pretty cool. Let's see, how shall I put this flower on here? Let's put the words on here, because I think I'm in a word mood. I'm trying to do my clusters a little bit differently, because I noticed that sometimes, you know, when you start doing stuff, well, for me, things kind of get a bit of one note. So I'm trying to get out of the one note mode and do things a little bit differently. So how is everybody doing? Because y'all know I didn't ask. So let me just ask. I just start talking. How's everybody doing today? And since I couldn't ask you yesterday, how was your weekend? Even though yesterday was Monday. Because y'all know, a sister was down on the live stream stuff. But we are back up and running even better than before. Oh, happy days. I'm so happy about that. Because she was down 40 count. Y'all kind of need to spread some stuff out here so I can see what I'm doing. It's taking me too long to rifle through stuff. And I kind of put everything together in here. Let's see. I'm trying not to cover up her beautifulness in this dress here. Oh, yeah, I'm about to go off the camera. And I do want to try to keep these clusters kind of small too. Clusters are normally kind of small, so they're not as big as your normal collaging. Y'all, my brain is not working. It's not firing on all cylinders. That's why I'm talking slow. I need to be talking slow anyway, because I talk too fast. She talks too fast, people. Let's see. Y'all, I'm concentrating. Y'all don't mess with me while I'm concentrating, okay? Just trying to concentrate. Alright, how about I do, okay, let's do this a little differently. Let's put this way. We're going to think a little bit out the box here, and then put the ticket up this way, and then I can put you this way, and then put this back on like that. That's a spot better. Okay, let's move on. We don't want to think too much into this. Yeah, I do have a lot of primary colors, but y'all, I have an amazing printer too. So my colors come out really good. Because I used to think that too. I was like, my stuff is coming out. It doesn't look as bright as everybody else's stuff. But to tell you the truth, it was looking pretty good, and I just didn't realize it. So your stuff may be the same way. You may think that it doesn't look special, but it is. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's do clarity on this one. It's kind of cutesy pootsy. I know everything's going to shift once I take the actual paperclip off, but you know, I'm going to try it anyway. Okay, that's 5 pieces right there. That's going to be the number. You want to do it like an uneven number. So if you don't have enough to make your like 5 pieces, I'm about to burn my thing. I got my candle going. So Rhonda says, it's been a long rainy day there. Y'all, I guess every now and then I need to look at the weather outside of where I'm at. Hey, Jan. Jan, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, girl? How is you doing? All right, let's see. What else we got over here that we can use? I started to take some stamps out too, y'all. Stamps would be great for this job. But I'm just going to try to limit myself to what I have over here and not take some more stuff out. Because y'all know I really want to. I really, really want to. Let's use this piece. Using a lot of the leaf doodles because I love them so much. And then once I actually put the sewing on here, you know, it's going to take this up to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Of course, one reason to not print your stuff all out on cardstock is because if you do want to do some sewing on it, just keep in mind that your sewing machine, you want to make sure that it can handle all that lovely sewing goodness that you're going to be doing. If it can't handle it, you know, you may not want to do it. Let's do this like that, and let's find kind of a small piece strong. Ooh, I like that. And that's enough. That's 5 pieces. I think I put 6 pieces on some of these. Brenda says she used a lot of earth tones. I think a lot of people when they start, because they want to, they're kind of on the vintage bandwagon. A lot of their things are a little on the brown side. So you have to not be afraid to use colors for sure. Because y'all know I'll go all in on the colors, but it has not always been like that. I haven't always been a colors girl. Put a black and white one in here. And we need one more piece. Let's see what are we going to use. Maybe something like that. All right. Yeah, that blue is blue, isn't it? It is blue. It's beautiful. A beautiful blue. All right, let's use I think I used a heart on another card like this. And let's see, let's use one of these blue ones again too, because it's amazing. It's kind of hard for me to kind of tuck it behind something, but you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I want to use some of these letters because these are phenomenal, y'all. There's a little gnat in here, photobombing. I always have a photobombing gnat, and I don't know if it's the same one that always is or if it's a different one, but I know I saw him, and he can't get away with that. Can't get away with photobombing me. Have to do something about that. You also have to have some big paper clips on hand for this job, because you want to hold everything together before you get a chance, before you sew. That's going to be the interesting part. How is I'm going to sew this stuff is the question. I don't know. I do not know. That's our musical interlude for today. Try not to cover this lady and her baby up on here. All right, and then we probably need like maybe, these are kind of some big clusters that I'm making. I probably need to bring them down just a tad bit. All right, let's see. Put this over here on this side. I might need 2 paper clips to hold this one together, so this might be one of those tricky ones. Okay, put you over there. Let's cut another one of these. Another one. I just had some of these left over from a project that was like 10 years ago. So I was like, let me use some of these. I do have some of my little seed packets, and that's from the seed packet digital kit as well. And let's put one of these little hearts in here, and I'm just gonna put a small word in there with all that. Let's put a bigger word in here. The nice thing about these words too is like all the words are kind of motivational. I tried to keep them motivational. We're keeping it motivational. Y'all didn't say what y'all doing. What are y'all doing? Yeah, the yellow roses are amazing, aren't they? Oh, y'all know what I didn't do is I'm not using any of my scraps, am I? I'm just using what I got right here because I'm greedy like that. I'm like, I want the good stuff. But actually, scraps are good stuff too. Let me just pull out a few pages to do a little bit of ripping. And you could use like a We Are Memory Keepers tear guide for this too. Y'all see, there's like no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just jamming some stuff together. Jamming it together. Got this upside down though. It might need to be the right side. And we're just gonna put it around. And here's a butterfly. Let's stick Mr. Butterfly on here. Y'all had these butterfly die cuts, which I have those in the shop too. I got the butterfly die cuts, and then I drew on them to make them like really like some mixed media type of butterflies, and they are so stinking cute. So stinking cute to use. All right, put you over there. Let me see where we at for time. Okay, let's do some more. I think I have time to do more. Let me put y'all back over here. Things is getting out of control on this desk, I have to say. That's usually how they work. Let's do some big pieces. Well, no, we don't want to do big pieces. I want to keep these small. I'm resisting the urge to make these gargantuan, because you know I could do it. I can make them gargantuans. Let's see, let's use another one of these lotus blossoms, just like myself. Let's make me a lotus blossom. Let's put it on the side because we're going to sew through it. And I feel like this one needs one more piece, so you know. It's going to be interesting to see how I sew these pieces together. All right. Bye, Brandy. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. All right, let's do another scrappity scrap one here. Okay, yeah, we're going to be doing some sewing in a moment. And we're just sticking these together and we're not thinking about it too much. You do want to think when you're using like your text, you want to make sure the text is the right side up. Because you know, I have made some stuff with the text upside down. And I said to myself, you might have went a little off the rails on that one. Hey, congratulations, Jan. Yippee. Yippee to all the new grandmas. Because y'all know I'm a new grandmama too. Well, I was already a grandma, but now I'm more of a grandma. All right, let's put 2 pages together. Turn this the right side, and I'm just gonna, again, jam everything together. I got these big old yellow roses. Got this little piece here, and we can use a bigger one. And since I have this here, let's put Mr. Butterfly in here some kind of way, and wham, that cluster is done. Y'all, not only do I need to like replenish my clusters, but we are having one of our swaps for this month over in the Junk Journal group is clusters. So we want to make sure that I have enough clusters to send out. Okay, y'all, I'm going to sew some stuff and see how much we can get done. Where's my bag? Let me put this back in my bag. Try to clear the desk a little bit. And see, we got a pile here. You know, it doesn't take long to do these. I don't know if I have 20 or not, but let's move that over there. Well, we'll keep this out because we got to put our paper clips back. Let's have some water, y'all. I'm trying to drink water because I told y'all I probably went like 2 months without drinking a sip of water, so I'm trying to get my life together with the water. She's trying to get it together. All right. So, let's move this over here. Get the whippersnapper together here. And make sure everything's all plugged in. And I will bring you all down. Because I know y'all came to see the whippersnapper. Y'all didn't come to see me. I know how you act. I know how you act, people. All right. Okay, I have like a green thread in here, which is running out. I just noticed. So, hold on. Once that runs out, I'll worry about the next color. I don't know what color I'm going to do. All right, so you get it? So, all right, let's focus this. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to attempt to do is to catch all the pieces on one pass. I don't know if I could do it or not because of the way I place things. I didn't really think it through, but we shall try. And also, I didn't go over any of my edges or anything. I was just like, this is this and that's that, and that's how we're gonna do it. And forget about the rest. Okay. And I'm not gonna do a bunch of fancy sewing today. I'm just gonna do a zigzag stitch on here. So I'm just doing a number 4, and I'm using the Brother SQ9185 computerized sewing machine. All right, and we're off. All right, and hopefully that caught it, because I'm going to keep it running. I'm not going to stop here. And I am going to make my stitches just a little bit smaller because they're kind of big. And I'm eyeballing it to see where everything is. I'm trying to make this super easy. All right, this one, stuff is already falling off of it. All right. And I'm not worried if things are just a bit catty-won't. I think it's going to be all right. The purpose of this exercise is just to make sure everything's together. And don't overlap it with your last piece. Like I almost did. All right, and next piece. I might make it through all of these with what I have with the thread that I have. I'm not even worried if I go over the letters too much. All I want to do is just catch everything. All right. Of course, I could change the stitching because, you know, this has lots of beautiful stitching on it. But, you know, I'm trying to make it easy on myself. I'm changing my life up to make things easier. I'm trying to work more efficiently. Because, you know, used to be a time I would sew every single piece on here and keep it trucking. But I don't want to do that. All right. The next one. See, you could actually, this is a good TV time activity. You can put your clusters together and then later on go back on and sew them. And also, if you don't have a sewing machine, you can staple these together. One staple should catch everything. Uh-oh. This one didn't catch. Get in there. Or you can glue them together. So, you could do this any kind of way. I might be able to do some more because this is going faster than I thought, which is good because I need a whole lot of clusters. And you don't even need any digital kits or anything like that. You can put this together with scraps. If you have some stamps, you can put some stamped pieces on here as well. This is a long piece here. Make sure it catches. Get in there, long piece. We're going to find out in a bit if everything caught in here. And here. Oh, yeah. Oh, Roberta says every time she goes to the post office, the prices go up. And I don't know what the date is or if it happened already, but the post office prices, they go up in January every year. Isn't that just lovely? So, no telling what a stamp costs. Uh-oh, we must be out of. I'm just going. But I think something is out. What's out? Let's see. What didn't go? All right, let me get my pieces here. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute. We have a little bit of a snafu, because you know it wouldn't be the Liz show without a spot of a snafu. Let's put this back together. And this one, that one, something is missing on this one. Let's get the scissors out, cause she got a snafu. Alright, I thought I was sewing, but I wasn't sewing anything. Alright, so let's put this back kind of together for now. Let me figure out what's going on here. Let me move all of these pieces out the way that we already did. I think those are good to go. Somewhere my thread came unhinged here. So let me just rethread this. All right, we should be back in business now. Okay, back in business. Y'all can come back down here with me now. All right. Okay. And the good thing about this is nobody's going to care about the little holes that are already in here. Because there's some holes in this piece already, but who cares? It's going to add character. That's what I always say. That's my excuse. It's going to add character. Don't worry about that flaw. All right. Next. And next. I'm being a little dramatic, but you know. This one, yeah, I just want to make sure I get up under the lady's face. All right, and then this one, I'm trying to adjust things a little bit. Okay, this one is the one I started on, and it didn't make it. Didn't make it through the cluster meal here. Y'all might have time to make a few more. I don't know. Alright, so that's all of them. Oy. So let's cut them apart and take a look at them. Yeah, my camera wants to be a little wishy-washy today. But I'm not going to let it. Alright, let's move the whippersnapper out the way. I actually had enough thread in there. Okay, let's put these back, or else they're going to sit on my desk forever and ever and ever. Y'all know how that goes. Alright, now let's cut these pieces. Use my small scissors for this job. And I also kind of like the stringage, so you know, I'm gonna leave a little stringage on some of these. And then we'll go back and we'll look at everything. We'll see how many that we do. I should have made sure I did 20. So I don't think I have 20, but you know, that's easy to remedy. Maybe I'll just do some that I'll staple together. Those will be some quick ones. We'll see how many we have. Because look, we got this whole string, y'all. That's kind of cool, just having a string. You know what? I could hang this on the wall. I could hang this on the wall. That would be pretty cool. As a decoration. People would be like, what is that? Be like my motivational word cluster wall hanging. make it like a piece of art. If you do a craft show, that's a good idea. Just make a bunch of clusters and hang them around for some decorations. Make it nice and pretty for people to come into your booth. All right. Let's get some of this trash off the desk. Let's count and see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm 3 short. Okay, let's make some more. Let's make a few more. We need like 3 more, right? Because it's 17. Y'all can do some quick ones here. And I'm going to use some pieces out of my bag here again. I actually have some colored, let's see what kind of paper is this. Like dictionary paper here. So let's use some of that. And let's see, so we'll use this one. We'll put gratitude on there without cutting it down. We'll keep that one the way it is. We'll cut this one in half. See, so somebody asked me, because I do all of my little scrap stacks at about 4 inches each. And then I could cut them down to any size I want to. Okay, so it's upside down. So that needs to be this way. And let's put this on here like that. Let's grab just some random pieces here. Let's use another one of these lovely blue flowers. And I think I'll use another lovely blue flower on this piece too. Maybe I'll use it on this one. And well, we just use lovely blue flowers on all of them. And how about we put that price tag there, and we need some words for this one, so let's use energy. I love energy. Let's use some energy. And with this one, the only thing I don't like about this one, let's change this because it's like dark on dark. We need a little light. Do I have anything else light here? Let's use this. It's part of a claim check, and let's put think there. And this one needs like one more piece. Let's use a pink one. Pink for that. This needs something else too. Let's do a pink for this one. All right. Okay. So let's move all this stuff back to its original home here. And you can use a nap, Rhonda. Ooh, child, me too. Because that's where I'm headed when I get off of here. All right. So now with this one, see what I might do, but since I'm on Cam, there's a little hole here. So I could put like a little thread in there. But y'all, I'm just trying not to be extra today, too extra. And I'm going to take my little tiny attacher, and look, it caught everything. So you don't have to use a sewing machine. And then this one, I'm trying to make sure I put it in a spot where everything will catch. Okay. One little staple, or you can use a regular stapler. You're not limited. Hey, Kaleidoscope, where you been, Kaleidoscope? I haven't seen you like in 10 million trillion years. This is the first time I've seen you in 2020. Hey, hey, hey. let's put that like that. I'm feeling on the back too to kind of see where the staple's gonna go. Try to make sure catch everything. All right, and I think it caught everything, so that's superb. So you can see you can do this without a sewing machine. So that makes 20. So y'all did my project 20. So let's take a peek at all these lovelies that we just did. Let me see where we're at for time, because you know I haven't really been checking the time on here. Okay, we're good. All right, so let's do it this way. I'm used to moving the camera, but sometimes I don't need to. All right, so okay. Y'all, the trick to mailing things from the post office is putting the stuff in the smallest envelope you can put it in. Or the smallest box you can put it in, because now they ship things dimensionally. So they measure everything, and of course it'll be weight and dimensions, and then they also charge by where it's going to. So they have all these different zones. It is crazy. So you just want to make sure that you use like the smallest box. And if you're sending something priority, you probably just want to put it in your own box. Don't use the priority boxes at the mailbox. It's going to cost you a mint. But if you put it in your own box, you can still send the stuff priority mail. So that's an idea for you all. I'm like the queen of shipping, so I know. All right, so here's the first one. Y'all look, this one's a little wacky. So let's put another staple in it. Because we tried to catch everything, but sometimes it doesn't wake. So let us put another staple in here. We'll put it there, and that's fine. Let me leave that out in case I need it. So that's the first one, and gratitude. And y'all notice I didn't do any smooching. I didn't smooch anything. I just put it together. And that keeps the brightness of your pieces as well. You're very welcome. And here's another one. This has like a little butterfly. Now let me make sure this is... Oh, it's good. Trying to make sure my cam is good for you all. And you can barely even see where I stitched this. I just stitched right across right there. Nope, that's not true, Scrap Craftastic. You can ship anything priority. It does not have to be in their boxes. Trust me, I ship every day. You can put it in a brown box. You can even ship things in an envelope priority, in your own envelope. You don't have to use their stuff. But if you use like their flat rate boxes, it's going to be very expensive. So if they're telling you that somebody doesn't know what they're talking about, you might need to go to a different post office. Or challenge them, ask for a manager or supervisor. Okay. This is energy. So these can go like on a page. You can make paper clips out of these as well. That would be a nice paper clip, huh? You can just stick them in a pocket. I would probably just put them on a page. See, a kaleidoscope agrees with me. You don't have to use, the flat rate boxes are very expensive. And if you can get something into, but I will tell you for priority, if you can get something into a flat rate envelope or the padded flat rate envelopes, that's where you really save some money. But the boxes, the flat rate boxes, you don't want to use those. And you could get a lot of stuff in those envelopes. So if you look at the envelope, it'll tell you, maybe I'll do something in a Facebook group, because I know people send a lot of stuff out, like journals and stuff. And I'll show you on the packages from the post office, it actually says like what the weights are and how much you can send. So I think, even a flat rate envelope, you can put £10 in it as long as it fits in that envelope. So that might be something that I'll do over. You use the envelopes. Yeah, the envelopes are not that bad. But when you get to the boxes, that's when things get expensive. Mission. It's my mission to help y'all. To ship stuff out correctly. Y'all, I love these clusters. Are my favorites out of all the clusters that I've made. Because as someone said earlier, I think the clusters I made before were kind of dark. And these are nice and bright. They are pretty. And let me see for the swap. Yeah, let me see for the swap what you have to have. Y'all look at that. Get that butterfly. It's so cute. See, everything looks good when you just mash it all together. I mashed everything together in the back. See, that one has like the extra holes in it. It's quite nice. And then we have this one, which is a unique in itself. Unique. Very pretty. And this one, I can't hardly see the word. It's inspired because I sewed over it. It says inspired, but I think it would still be a quite beautiful, I must say. All right, so for the cluster swaps, look at that. Quality. So the cluster swaps, you just need to make 5 clusters and they need to be 4 or more layers. I guess I should have read this before I actually did this video. Yeah, those flowers are amazing, huh? So y'all have all of these. All of these. Oh, I know what you said, Roberta, but my last past clusters have also been dark too. So it's just not you, it's me too. So that's all the clusters. So we made 20. So y'all, this turned out to be a project 20. Yay for project 20s. Y'all make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up for project 20 because it is 21 people watching right now and there are only 11 likes. And if you can't do a like now, you can do a like later. Give it a thumbs up for these beautiful clusters. And somebody's going to be happy because y'all, these are going out in swap. I'll be sending these out in the swap. That will satisfy my next swap person. So I did the washi tape and I'm participating in the clusters. And y'all just want to sit here and just look at these. Actually, I want to take my junk journal out and use some of these. But I'm going to send them out. So I'm going to have to make some more clusters anyway. So y'all might have to be on when I do more clusters because these are going away. And I love them so much. I don't want them to go. So y'all, I am going to go ahead and shove off. Thank you all so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. I always have a lot of fun with you all. And come over to the Facebook group, which is Junk Journal Buddies. Again, the link is in the description. And you can join our swaps. Right now, the swaps are closed for January, but I'm sure we're going to have some interesting ones for February as well. You can also head over to the Patreon channel and you can check out what you can get over there in the form of rewards and perks. And I post a ton of extra content over there. Right now we have the L3 podcast is being posted. I think there are about 6 episodes up right now. There's some interesting stuff going on over there. I hope those of you who are the Patreons are enjoying. And we have downloads and extra content, behind the scenes, and all that good stuff. Excuse me. Brenda says she's never seen my stuff come out dark. You think so? I do use a lot of colors, though. You can't be afraid of colors, y'all. Just smack them colors together. I didn't really give too much thought to the colors for these particular things. So it's all about playing with the colors. So don't be afraid of your colors. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and shove off. You can purchase lots of these in digital kit form. Oh, I need some water. Hold on. over at pleasantcreations.com, which is the Etsy shop. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. I forgot. I'm going to shove off and just say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.